Hello everybody, this is Avinash Agarwal, your success guide in the journey of scoring more marks, cracking exams and achieving goals. The topic of today's talk is very interesting: how to enjoy studies like games. When given an option to pick up between a mobile phone and a book, most of us would obviously pick up a mobile phone. But why? When we know that the book is good for us and book is taking us close to our goals, why is that we pick up the mobile phone? The reason is a hormone called dopamine. Dopamine is also called a happy hormone. Dopamine is released in our mind whenever we do any activity which gives us happiness or is pleasurable activity. And that is why we picked up the mobile phone instead of the book. Mobile phone gives us happiness. Mobile phone gives us excitement. Also, there are certain activities wherein high dopamine is released, and also there are certain activities wherein low dopamine is released. Compared to using mobiles, reading books is boring and is a low dopamine activity. Whenever we are trying to study, we get distracted and attracted towards using a mobile phone or visiting social media sites or binging TV or watching Amazon and Netflix. In nutshell, we are always trying to find temporary happiness and excitement. Also, activities which involve little bit of uncertainties or which cannot be predicted, like games, like sudden message from any social media site, or even activities like gambling, lead to high dopamine release. Now we have understood that dopamine is a happy hormone. Let's understand what is the correlation between the release of dopamine or our studies. I will explain this thing to you with the help of a small scientific experiments. The researchers used a group of dopamine deficient mice and injected half of them with dopamine and half of them were nothing. Then they were given certain tasks. It was seen during the task that the group which was injected with dopamine was excited, happy and motivated, and their rate of learning was very high and they were happily achieving their goals. Contrary to this, the group of mice which were not injected dopamine, which were dopamine deficient mice, they were slow to respond, they were slow to learning, they were not excited, most of them were passive, and their learning speed was half to the mice wherein the dopamine was injected. So if we understand this correlation, we understand two things very clearly. The first thing is that release of dopamine helps in increasing motivation or helps in increasing engagement, which leads to a better and easy learning. Second, the release of dopamine affects a certain part of the brain which helps in improving the retention power. So in nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that with the help of this experiment, I learned that dopamine helps in increasing the motivation as well as retention, which leads to overall higher efficiency in studies. Or in other words, what I'm trying to say is that dopamine increases alertness, focus, motivation, happiness, and can help in our studies. But the mistake which most of the students do is that whenever they are preparing for any kind of competitive examination or any kind of examination, they totally cut off from pleasurable activities like playing games on mobile or watching social media or watching Amazon Prime and Netflix, without understanding that irrespective of the source, dopamine is important. Even if dopamine is coming from wrong set of activities, then also it is important. Without dopamine, we can suffer from anxiety, stress and depression, while excess of it can also cause delusions, hallucinations and other disorders. So in nutshell, dopamine is important in a certain quantity. Also at the same time, what is important to understand that regular and high consumption of high dopamine activities makes you habitual and boring. What I'm trying to say is that if you're playing games on your mobile phone, let's say half an hour every day, then after 1 week, half an hour would not give you that kind of dopamine which your brain requires. You will have to increase it to 45 minutes. Then after next week, you will have to increase it for 1 hour. Now, one thing which is very important for us to understand is that the more we are getting involved in these high dopamine activities, the more time we are giving to these high dopamine activities, the farther we are moving away from our goals. कहने का मतलब है जैसे जैसे हम आधे से पौना घंटा और पौने से 1 घंटा कर दिया, वैसे वैसे हमारा पढ़ना या गोल्स की तरफ जाने का जो टाइम था वो अपने आप कम होता चला जा रहा है। अगर नटशेल में हम कहें तो जो हमारा माइंड है या जो हमारा ब्रेन है, इसको मजे की आदत पड़ चुकी है, बिना मेहनत के मजे लेना चाहता है। हर वक्त इसे कुछ एक्साइटमेंट चाहिए, हर वक्त इसे कुछ एक्टिविटी चाहिए। आपने देखा होगा बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स को कहते हुए, मैं देखता हूँ बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स को कहते हुए कि लाइफ बड़ी बोरिंग हो गई है, लाइफ में मज़ा नहीं आ रहा, करने को कुछ भी नहीं है। हम 10 मिनट भी तसल्ली से नहीं बैठ सकते। अगर 10 मिनट अगर हमें बिना किसी काम के बिठा दिया जाए तो हम या तो अपना मोबाइल फ़ोन उठा लेते हैं और उसमें कुछ ब्राउज करने लग जाते हैं, कुछ गेम खेलने लग जाते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ। हमारे माइंड को हर वक्त डोपामिन का कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए। इसको माइंड को इन नटशेल बिना मेहनत किए डोपामिन की आदत पड़ चुकी है और माइंड वांट्स इमीडिएट हैप्पीनेस। और इन नटशेल द माइंड वांट्स इमीडिएट हैप्पीनेस एंड दैट टू विदाउट एफर्ट। सो व्हाट इज द सॉल्यूशन? द सॉल्यूशन इज दैट the solution or the trick is to control the mind and gradually reduce activities which do not take us close to our goals. We have to develop control on our mind. We have to move out of comfort zone. We have to put in an effort so that we reach a stage wherein we can get high level of dopamine through activities which take us close to our goals or by studying. It has been observed that in many students, for especially toppers, I will talk about toppers after this section, the toppers get dopamine only and only through studies. So there are certain activities in studies also which can lead to high release of dopamines. For example, when you're sitting in the class and the teacher asks a question and you are the first one to answer that question, high level of dopamine is released. When a friend is asking for help and you are able to help him, high level of dopamine is released. If at the end of the day you are able to achieve what you thought you would and you feel a sense of accomplishment, high level of dopamine is released. If you have studied hard throughout the day, high level of dopamine is released when you look back throughout the day, because दिन के end में, see, at the end of the day, all of us want to work hard. All of us want to achieve our goals. So nobody would feel happy at the end of the day when he sees that he has not been able to achieve anything, or when he sees that he has wasted his entire day. If you're struggling with the question and after half an hour or 45 minutes of struggling, if you are able to solve that question, high level of dopamine is released. If you are able to complete an assignment in time, high level of dopamine is released. If you are able to do an exercise which you thought would take 2 hours in less than 1.5 hours, high level of dopamine is released. So what I'm trying to essentially say is that, and highlight over here, is that dopamine can be released through studies also, or through other activities which take us close to our goals. So the idea or the trick lies in controlling our mind and focusing on activities which take us close to our goals. Let me explain this thing to you with the help of a real life experience. आप गाड़ी चला रहे हैं, गाड़ी की स्पीड आप कब बढ़ा सकते हैं या कब बढ़ाते हैं? आप गाड़ी की स्पीड तभी बढ़ाते हैं जब आपका ब्रेक के ऊपर कंट्रोल होता है। आप गाड़ी की स्पीड, अगर आपका ब्रेक के ऊपर कंट्रोल है तो गाड़ी की स्पीड आप किसी भी लेवल तक ले जा सकते हैं। सिमिलरली, अगर आपका अपने माइंड के ऊपर, अगर आपका अपना थिंकिंग लेवल के ऊपर कंट्रोल है, अगर आप अपने माइंड को डोपामिन, अगर आप अपने माइंड को प्लेजरेबल एक्टिविटी से थोड़ा दूर ले जा सकते हैं, तब आप अपनी चीज़ों की स्पीड बढ़ा सकते हैं, आप अपनी लर्निंग स्पीड बढ़ा सकते हैं। नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड how and where do the toppers get dopamine. As all of you are aware that in the last 15 years I've been closely interacted with thousands of students and I've interviewed hundreds of toppers of different competitive examinations. After interacting with toppers, I realized, understood and acknowledged the fact that one of the ways in which toppers get dopamine is that they make their goals their passion. They make their targets their passion. So when you make your goals your passion, and when you chasing your goal is no longer a pain, it becomes a source of happiness. It becomes a source of excitement. See, when preparing for any competitive examination is a long journey, and it can be painful, it can be stressful, especially in the initial stages wherein we don't see the results. The only way to succeed or only way to beat the competitive examination and to become a topper is that you have to start enjoying the process. You have to start loving the process. You have to start enjoying moving out of your comfort zone. You have to start enjoying the process of struggling with the question. Because एक ही ऑब्जेक्टिव होना चाहिए जब हम किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं, तो हमारा कंपटीशन सबसे पहला हमारे अपने आप से है, क्योंकि हमें अपनी तैयारी को हर दिन एक नए लेवल पे लेके जाना है। और हर दिन आप नए लेवल पर तभी ले जा सकते हैं जब आप उस प्रोसेस को एंजॉय कर रहे हैं कि मुझे कुछ नहीं आता, मैं जीरो से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, पर थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ूंगा, थोड़ा सा और कंफर्ट जोन, थोड़ा सा और स्ट्रगल करूंगा, इसको यहाँ से यहाँ लेके जाऊंगा, यहाँ से यहाँ लेके जाऊंगा। जब आप इस स्फीयर में, जब ये इस प्रोसेस में, जब आप इस माइंडसेट में आ जाते हैं, इसको माइंडसेट को मैं ट्रिपल जे कहता हूँ, जोश, जज्बा और जुनून का माइंडसेट आ जाता है। और जब आपको इस इतनी ताकत से जुड़ते हैं कि मुझे अपनी तैयारी को हर दिन, हर मोमेंट एक अलग लेवल पे लेके आना है, दैट इज व्हेन इट बिकम्स योर पैशन। एंड इफ योर passion becomes your addiction, then it becomes a very, very deadly combination, and that is how toppers get dopamine. दिस इज़ ए मैजिकल फेज जिसमें आपको टेंशन नहीं होती, एक्साइटमेंट होता है, पढ़ने के बाद थकान नहीं होती, पढ़ने के बाद आपको रिलैक्स फील होता है, एंड दैट इज़ व्हाट toppers do. You know, some of the students ask me, sir, I am not clear about, I don't get excited, or how is that I make it my passion, or how is that I get excited about my preparation. The only way I can tell them is that the first and the most important thing is that you should be very clear about your why. If you really want to crack JEE, if you really want to crack NEET or any banking exam or any UPSC examination, और अगर आपको अपना वाई नहीं समझ में आ रहा, तो एक उदाहरण के तौर पे एक बच्चे ने मुझसे कहा कि सर मैं JEE की तैयारी करना चाहता हूँ, मुझे वाई नहीं समझ में आ रहा, मेरे में एक्साइटमेंट नहीं पैदा हो रहा। आई सेड दैट go and watch some videos of, you know, IIT Delhi campus. Go and just imagine the kind of campus you would be living in. Just imagine the kind of faculty, studying with the best faculty, studying in the best hostel, enjoying the best hostel life of the entire world, living in a campus which has beautiful festivals across the country, the feeling of living and studying with the brightest students of the country. You know, इस visualization से भी आपको अपना why ढूंढने में हेल्प कर सकता है। मुद्दा यही है कि हमें किसी ना किसी तरीके से अपने अंदर वो जोश, जज्बा, जुनून पैदा करना है। अगर वो जोश, जज्बा और जुनून पैदा कर लेते हैं और हम अपनी तैयारी को अगर अलग, तो हमारी तैयारी अलग स्टेज पे पहुंच जाती है, क्योंकि तब हमें किसी का पुश नहीं चाहिए। हमारे अंदर से आवाज़ आ रही है कि मुझे अपनी तैयारी को अगले लेवल पे, अगले लेवल पे, अगले लेवल पे, अगले लेवल पर लेके जाना, और धीरे धीरे करके आप इतना आगे निकल जाते हैं कि पीछे आपका कॉम्पिटिशन बहुत दूर छूट जाता है। Also, I would like to say to some of you who still do not believe that Josh, Jazba and Junoon is possible, I would like to explain to you scientifically that all of us know that brain is a fluid organ, and every moment thousands and thousands of new connections are made and broken among our neurons. So it is not only a motivational concept, it is a scientifically proven fact that if you get into that phase of passion, if you get into that phase of excitement, or that Junoon wherein you want to take your preparation to another level, everything is possible. Brain is an organ which has unlimited capability and capacities. Another thing which I found very, very unique and interesting about topper is that fear. How do they handle fear? For them, fear is their best friend. One topper said that fear is my biggest motivator. Fear is my biggest friend. Fear is my biggest guide. For many students, fear means forget everything and run. For toppers, fear means face everything and rise. According to the toppers, fear is their biggest friend, fear is their biggest motivator. They look at the positive side of the fear, they see it as a positive emotion. Fear is an emotion which gives them a kind of warning in advance. Then it is up to you, how do you deal with it? We often notice the warning given by the figure, but we tend to ignore its guidance. So fear is also fear of moving out of comfort zone, fear of thinking too much about the end result. These are the things which we have to understand and which we have to learn. How do we deal with them? Also, somebody has rightly said, डर के आगे जीत है. So dear friends, what we learned today in this session, that dopamine is important and dopamine helps us in our studies. Now dopamine can be released by two set of activities. The first set of activities is activities which take us close to our goals, and the second is activities which take us away from our goals. And as I said, that the trick is to develop control and build good dopamine activities and reduce, not remove, bad dopamine activities. In fact, we can keep bad dopamine activities as a reward after doing good dopamine activities. So as a small exercise, what I would suggest you is that हर दिन कम से कम 2 एक्टिविटीज ऐसी करने की कोशिश कीजिए जिस पे आप अपने माइंड को कंट्रोल कर सकें. 2 ऐसी एक्टिविटीज, जैसे मुझे मोबाइल फोन आज यूज नहीं करना, उसको ड्रॉयर में लॉक कर दिया. ट्राई टू डेवलप दैट कंट्रोल. मुझे टीवी 3 घंटे की जगह सिर्फ 1 घंटे देखना है. मेरा मन कर रहा है कुछ बिंजिंग करने का, अनहेल्दी खाने का. मुझे अनहेल्दी नहीं खाना है, मुझे घर में जो बना है वही खाना है. मुझे मोबाइल के सोशल मीडिया पे चैटिंग करने या सोशल मीडिया पे टाइम स्पेंड करने के बजाय 1 घंटा वॉक पे जाना है. ये हर दिन कम से कम 2 एक्टिविटीज करने की कोशिश कीजिए जिस पे आप अपने माइंड को कंट्रोल कर सकें और ऐसी एक्टिविटीज में एंगेज कर सकें जो आपको अपने गोल्स की तरफ ले जा सकें. In the end, I would like to say that talking to you have raised my dopamine level, and I am sure that when you listen to this talk and implement this with complete honesty and integrity in your preparation, your dopamine levels would also rise. In the end, I would like to tell you about my book. I have recently written a book which is called Topper Study Hack. The book is based upon the success story of more than 100 NEET and JEE toppers whom I have interviewed in the last 15 years. The book has got a lot of tips and techniques which have the capability, which have the power to take your preparation to a different level altogether. The book talks about all aspects of preparation. It has a lot of case studies, a lot of interesting stories, a lot of interesting experiences of the toppers, like revision कैसे करना है, क्वेश्चन पेपर को अटेम्प्ट कैसे करना है, स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे बनानी है, डिस्ट्रैक्शन से कैसे दूर होना है, फोकस कैसे डेवलप करना है, सब्जेक्ट के अंदर इंटरेस्ट कैसे करना है, रात को पढ़ना है या दिन में पढ़ना है, एक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने या 2 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने हैं, फिजिक्स को कैसे पढ़ना है, केमिस्ट्री को कैसे पढ़ना है, प्लानिंग कैसे बननी है. बिलीव मी माई फ्रेंड्स, ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन विच यू हैव इन योर माइंड, दिस बुक हैज गॉट एन आंसर टू दैट क्वेश्चन. आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू गेट a copy of the book. The book is available both at Amazon and Flipkart. Thank you, bye bye, and all the best.